The source of the great disappointment between both NFL players and fans seems to not change. Owners. This week Phoenix. Fault.NFL owners plan to discuss multiple rule changes at their meetings. And Rams's proposal to make a review of the setter penalties was apparently high in the list, however. According to Judy Battista of NFL Network, the competition committee seems to have enough support for the proposal. The competition committee discusses all potential rule changes or other feedbacks of the 32 teams, as well as their proposals, and submit a report to their owners at the meetings to be voted. The passive call on end of defense at end of defense helped Pirates to make Pirates in a questionable way. A new rule or revision should support 75% of the owners or 24 out of 32 votes. Commissioner Roger Goodll selects members of the competition committee, which consists of 6 officers and 4 head coaches. There is no player in the competition committee. Last year, spreading in league spread among too much controversial flags to force what was on road, because many of defenders claimed that there was nothing that defender could naturally do to prevent punishment. In October, Buccaneers had a controversial victory against Falcons, who was extremely suspicious call of passer in Grady Jarrett at end Atlanta defense. Jarrett, who followed 21-15 late in fourth quarter, dismissed Buccaneers gamers Tom Brady because he thought it would be a critical stop for forcing 3rd and 5th punt and Falcon back to ball. However, Jarrett was called for roughness of passer. Pirates was given first place and allowed them to throw out clock. Roger Goodll Choose Members of the competition committee. The punishment confused most of the NFL community and was unimaginable that pushed the passenger penalties called last season. It is a priority for seemingly protecting gamemakers, because it is usually the highest paid investments to cadres and the faces of franchises. Said it makes sense to choose carefully and extra rules with gamemakers. According to NFL Network, competition committee at meeting during NFL merger to review more than 80 suspected suspects. Chris Jones is called to force passive punishment controversial during October 10, 2022 when the Chiefs won against Raiders. According to the report, the speeches revolved around Sling versus Slam Bay and made a clearer difference. It is illegal for an advocate to buy a gamers and hit ground, but the game founder is considered a natural progress of game. NFL had previously adopted a new rule to make transition intervention penalties in 2019, and made a review of league penalties. However, the referees were seen as a failure because they had almost never reversed their calls after the examination and was scrapped in 2020 only 1 year later.